Hey, I'm Bill Rice, and I help founders and startups build go-to-marketing strategies so that you can focus on building exceptional products and services. And today, I want to talk specifically about the art and science behind content that actually engages and converts, right? So as founders, as entrepreneurs, a lot of times we're pretty good at actually creating some content, right? We have some specific expertise, or we have a particular perspective or opinion about the marketplace and the things that we do and how things should be in the world. But sometimes we're not great at taking that content and helping it to engage our audience, our ICP, and ultimately getting it to convert. So today, I want to give you a couple of different sort of types or structures that you can create that will help that content to convert and engage those ICPs. So got 5 here. The first one is checklist, right? There's, again, something that your product or your service or you know how to do really well, and you probably got a simple checklist. People love the easy button, right? They like somebody who will tell them the simplest way to do something or an easy path to getting what they want. So checklists are great. So think about things that are adjacent or closely related to your product or service that you can turn into a checklist for success. That type of content always engages, always gets comments and feedback, and ultimately can convert, right? People will download it. People will potentially even pay for it. A lot of times a checklist or some type of content like this could be your MVP, just to figure out if there's enough interest in that solution to turn it into an actual product. Closely related to this is number 2, which is Playbooks. I love this because it takes a little more flushing out, and it is much closer to an MVP for a SaaS product, right? A playbook is just that, right? If you've ever played sports, it's the different sort of plays and approaches that we can take in order to accomplish a goal. A lot of times scoring a goal, right? So turning that into the context of business is really kind of straightforward. So you're going to give the marketplace and target your ICP with a way to accomplish that goal, and the steps, the plays, the approaches that should be taken or you believe will provide the best success if we kind of do it in this way, if we use our playbook. So creating playbooks, one thing that's super helpful about that is a lot of times, like I said, people are always looking for the easy solution. So they're constantly searching for someone who's going to tell them how to do something. Someone's going to tell them the easy way to get to that objective or the easy solution. Your playbook could answer that search query in a really specific way and yield you some high intent leads. The other thing it does is when people pull down that playbook, they go through it, even if they don't actually do the things in there, which is probably 90% of people, just as they read through that and they think through the process, it's going to inherently give you a credibility and authority in their mind. And so they are more than likely to kind of reach out to you as the expert and want to talk to you more about that playbook or accomplishing that goal. And there you are, set up with like just a beautiful lead. So playbooks are really good at not only getting engagement and conversions, but actually converting into high quality, high intent leads. Another category is video. Video does a couple more things, right? A playbook or a checklist or any sort of written format will get your kind of idea in front of them and maybe they fall in love with your intellect. But video is a great format where they can fall in love with you as a personality or a perspective. And again, feel credible, a connection. Maybe they like your style, they like your approach, they like the way that you talk about things. They get a real sense of your passion for what you're talking about, or a good sense of understanding your business because they're talking like you, and they're, again, in a really expressive way. Video can show how connected or comfortable it would be to work with you as a partner to accomplish their goals. So video is really important. You become a real person in their ideas, a specific connection. They feel like they know you. And then that personal connection, again, yields a really high quality lead and makes that sales process much easier. Number 4, give them something to take away, something of value to take away. So whether it's out of a blog post or a LinkedIn post or a video on YouTube, somewhere in there, give them the thread to kind of take something away. So it could be a PDF, it could be a link to a slide presentation, it could be a white paper, but something that allows them to sort of go down that rabbit hole with you, and pops them to another piece of content, or allows them to take something internal to their organization and start to pass it around, and build support around considering your product or your service. So allow them to take something away that's of value and reinforces that person as your potential champion. And then last but not least, offer something to buy, right? So even if you're early on in your MVP and that sort of thing, give them something that they can buy. It could be a course that kind of explains deeper. It could be an MVP that's built around kind of a PDF, or even that playbook could be the MVP. It's okay to charge a small fee for that and see if there's enough interest to actually exchange money for value. And again, so you can play with some different ways to get them to test that exchange for value and money. So offer them something to buy, even if it's not your final product, something incremental that kind of starts to give you feedback that, yeah, somebody would actually pay me for this product or service. Maybe it's a service before the product. Maybe it's a smaller version, kind of point solution to a larger problem, but something. Offer them something to buy so that you can test that exchange of value mechanism. If you're enjoying this and you want more tactics for go-to-market like this, I would encourage you to like and subscribe to this channel, and you'll get more of this as we build that content and give you a lot of good stuff that will help you to go to market. And then if you want to just focus on that product and service build out, and maybe not get bogged down with the sales and marketing, that's exactly what we help with at BillRiceStrategy.com, and we can do that for you. So I encourage you to, again, check out BillRiceStrategy.com, and we'll see you on the next video.